right, Oval fans. Well, just like with any Tyler Perry show, we're closing in on the, well, season finale. So we have to ask ourselves the question, who will die in the season finale? Now, the Oval is pretty much an interesting show when compared to a lot of the others because Viacom is a different beast than OWN. So Tyler Perry has been more graphic in a lot of the writing and the scenes between characters, whether it be lovemaking scenes or gruesomeness. Now, the question is, who is going to die in either episode 24 or 25? So basically the end of the season 1. I mean, with so many characters, I mean, in the last episode, we learned that after Kyle got through with Max and Yuma, one of them is dead. One of them is barely still alive, I believe, taken to the hospital in the critical care unit. I would say it's more likely that Max is still alive, barely, but Yuma, unfortunately, is still dead because, I mean, she had been bleeding out for quite a while and she kept begging Kyle for help. And it's like, look, I need help, or in like the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to bleed out and die. And then Kyle went ahead and shot her 4 or 5 more times. So I think it's safe to say that Yuma is dead, but, you know, Max is barely clinging to life. Now, the question is, will Kyle finish up his dirty work or send somebody into the hospital that will finish Max off before he can fully recover? So Max is a potential, you know what, he might die. Then we also have the Bobbie and Lily storyline where Kyle was talking with Donald. He knows where Lily is. He knows that Lily has help, but as far as we know, Kyle doesn't know who is helping Lily. I mean, we know that he and Bobbie kind of cut ties midway through the season, so does Kyle know Bobbie's helping Lily? Or do you think he's completely unaware, but he knows that Lily has help? Because in the upcoming episode, you know, it's brought up that Lily is on the run. Because I think that Bobbie was like, I think we need to leave in a couple hours. You know, we'll split in the middle of the night. That way nobody will follow us. So do you think that Lily or Bobbie could possibly be killed? You know, the person helping Lily, or Lily because she knows too much and tries to escape? Do you think that one of these two individuals could potentially die? I'm thinking, you know, I've already did a couple of videos about Gail, the fact that she obviously doesn't want to go with her grandmother away. And the fact that I think that how it's going to work out, because there's this one mysterious scene in a lot of the trailers recently where we haven't seen it played out in an episode yet. It looks like it's nighttime and Gail's in like some office, and it looks like she's drank something that knocked her out and she's on the floor like she's passed out or something. I'm wondering if in the next episode where it's morning and Victoria tells her kids that, hey, your grandmother is coming to pick you up, and Gail's like, I'm not going anywhere. I have a meeting with Brian Winters, my attorney. I'm thinking that maybe Maude and Victoria get to the point, or Victoria is like trying to get violent with Gail, but then next thing you know, Brian Winters is there, and then she has to back off. It's like she has to put on the act of a, you know, loving mother saying, oh, hey, I am just taking my daughter to see my mother, that's all. And then, you know, Gail is like, oh no, yeah, I have a meeting and I'm not going anywhere. And then Maude gets wind of this, and then she arranges it so Gail drinks something and either gets knocked out, so she gets taken away unknowingly, or she gets killed because it's like, you know what, we're going to nip this in the bud, so we're going to kill her right now. So I think Gail is a potential deaf or drugged person in the episode. You got Denise, who Donald says, look, Denise is someone who can tear apart this entire administration, and she's going to have an epic mic drop moment in a press conference. So if Denise says something, because you know what, fine, I no longer have the job as press secretary, but I'm about to blow this administration all to hell. Do you think her doing that could possibly put a huge target on the back of her head? Because that would toss away everything that Maude and Victoria, basically, would her tearing up the administration interfere with the plans of the 5 families, and as a result, Denise could be somebody who's killed? Possibly. We know Ellie is pretty much the new, wait, I'm sorry, did I say Denise? It's Diane, right? Diane, not the press secretary. Let me double check, I'm sorry. A lot of these characters have similar sounding names, and I want to make sure I don't mess up. I know Ellie is the name of basically the runner-up, if you will, for the press secretary role. Just bear with me for 1 second, people. Yeah, Diane. I'm sorry, Diane. It is Diane. So yeah, Diane could possibly be a character who is on the chopping block. Ellie, Again, I could see her in a position where Victoria obviously is not above putting hands on her, but would she kill her? I don't know. Maybe she'll tell her mother about it. Look, mother, Hunter's at it again. Ellie is the next person that Hunter's screwing around with. I think that's a possibility. Maud could be killing people left and right. Maud might be pulling an Eddie from If Loving You Was Wrong, going around just killing people to do it, and that'll be the end of that. So Ellie could be yet another person on the chopping block. Now, going over to the Houston family, I don't think Richard, Nancy, Barry, or Sharon will die. I don't think Kareem's going to die. We know that Barry's going to come across Ruth. I don't think anybody's going to die there. I wonder if Ruth knows that Tally's dead. Interesting. What are we looking at here? I don't think Kyle's going to die. Jason, Hunter, Victoria, I think are safe. Jean, well, I think Jean is safe for now anyway. I mean, Kyle's probably still going to be looking into her, you know, as leverage in case she decides to mouth off. We know that in the upcoming episode, she's telling Priscilla that she saw something that she shouldn't have seen. Sam, I think, is safe. So, in my opinion, I think that the most likely people to possibly bite the bullet, no pun intended, would either be Max, Bobbie, and or Lily, Gail, Diane, Ellie, and I feel like there might be somebody I'm missing, but that's what happens when you got like 40 characters in the show. Yeah, I think that's it. So, who do you think will die in the season finale? Is there somebody that you think will die, but I didn't mention them in this video because I honestly probably didn't even think of it? So let me know in the comment section below. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App, or you can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next video.